Hello, today I will show you a Tai Chi exercise to help you release stress and to make your body stronger. This movement is called waving hands like clouds. Let me demonstrate. Start with the stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I will explain how to do this movement, waving hands like clouds. First, take your stance, feet shoulder width or slightly wider. Lower your body, sit on your hip joints, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, keep your upper body straight. Feet grip the floor to keep yourself stable. Upper body relaxed. From this position, first thing I do is I first bring my right hand down, my palm, right palm pushing down, and left palm facing myself. From here, I will lift my left palm to my nose level, eyes focus on my left hand, and I turn the body and shifting weight to my left side. Once you shift your weight, switch hands. Left palm facing down, left hand going down, right palm facing my face and rise up to my nose level. From here, I turn my body to my right, shift my body weight to my right side. Once I finish shifting the weight and twisting the body, then I switch the hands, right palm facing down, right hand going down, left palm facing myself, I lift my left hand up, and then turn. Eyes focus on my hand, left hand. Shift the body weight to the left side. Switch hands. Left hand going down, right hand coming up. Now turn my body to my right. Shift my body weight to my right side. Continue, switch hands, turn, and shift the body weight to the left. Switch hands, turn to my right, and shift the body weight to the right. One more time, 1, switch hands, 2, and to finish, cross your hands and circle up and press your hands down. One more time, circle up, press your hands down. And breathing, you need to focus on slow and deep breathing. I get into my stance. I start with my left hand, turning my body to my left and shifting weight to my left. So from this position, starting position, first thing I do is I inhale as I lift my left hand and turning to my left and shifting weight to my left. And fill up the body with your breath. And then as you switch hands, you exhale or release the breath. And start turning, that's when you're inhaling. And shifting weight. And once you finish turning and shifting weight, exhale to switch the hands. Inhale to turn and shift weight. Exhale to switch hands. Inhale to turn and shift weight. Exhale to switch hands. And when you finish, cross your hands, then inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale to press down. Now, one tip as you are in the beginning of memorizing this exercise is that if my body is turning to my left hand should be up. And when my body is turning to the right, my right hand should be up. Turning to my left hand up. Turning to my right hand up. While you're turning, when one hand is up at your nose level, your eyes should be focused on the hand, as if you're reading a book. And then switch, eyes focus on the hand, as if you're reading a book. Okay, so this is how you do the exercise and how you incorporate the breathing method into this exercise. First thing you want to do as you do this exercise is to relax the body. As I said earlier, your lower body should be stable, should be grounded, feet should be gripping the floor, and your upper body and your arms, your hands should be relaxed. So as you start, all you want to do is just upper body to be as relaxed as possible. And by doing this, it helps you to release the stress that you build up throughout the day. So the movement should be gentle, and your hands, your fingers should feel very light. And you should feel like you're moving through water, very in slow motion. Yeah, your whole upper body is moving through water, very slow. And the breath should be very, very slow. Okay, this is the way that you do it to help you release stress and to relax your body, to relax your nerve system, and to calm your mind. Next, we're going to adjust the method to help you strengthen your body, to make your body stronger. Let me demonstrate. So from this position, as you start, first my left hand going up, and I'm going to turn to my left. Here, what I'm going to do as I start lifting my left hand is I will drop my body weight and lowering the stance into a horse stance. Then turn the body, shifting weight slightly. Once I'm here, switch hands and start turning to my right hand on top. Shift weight slightly, switch hands, turn, switch, and turn. This is an approach to help you make your body stronger by lowering your stance, by loading your body weight onto your stance. Okay, now let me demonstrate this side way. So I'm standing here. Again, first method, just for relaxation, Left hand lift, turn the body to my left, shifting weight to my left side. Switch hands, turn to my right side, shift the weight to my right side, and switch hands. Inhale, turn to my left, switch hands. That's when you exhale. And then inhale, turn to my right, and exhale, switch hands. Right? That's for relaxation. To build strength from this stance, as you start lifting your hand, my left hand, squat down, get into a horse stance. Turn to my left, shift weight slightly, switch hands, right hand on top. Turn to my right, switch my body weight on my right side slightly. Switch hands, turn to the left, switch hands, turn to the right. After you finish, get up, cross hands, lift your arms up to inhale, and press your hands down to exhale. When you're doing this exercise to build strength, you need to get into a good stance. How deep you go depends on how strong your legs are. If your legs are not very strong, you lower your body in moderation. Okay, do not push your body too hard. So this position is good to start. So left, right, left, right. Over time, as your legs get stronger, you'll be able to lower your stance more. To a point where your thighs are almost perpendicular to the ground, like this. You don't want to go any lower. There's no benefit in going lower where your hip joints are below your knees. Okay, that's going down too low. You want your hip joint to be just slightly above your knees when you build enough leg strength. So here, turn to my left to inhale, exhale to switch hands, turn to my right to inhale, exhale to switch hands, and just like this, in slow motion. And finish, cross hands, inhale, exhale. For this particular exercise, there are some common mistakes. So for example, when I get into a horse stance, here, I want to make sure that as I go down, my body is not leaning forward. Okay, so as you load your body weight onto your legs, there's a tendency of leaning forward. When you lean forward, you push your buttocks back, which is not what you want. You want your buttocks and the bottom, the tip of your tailbone, the lower section of your back should be relatively straight. Okay, you don't want to do this. So relatively straight. If you cannot keep your upper body relatively straight as you're squatting down, that means you're going down too low. Therefore, you need to lift up a little bit and start feeling that your body is relatively straight. It's not going to be completely straight because your spine has natural curves. Okay, you don't want to completely stretch your spine that is completely straight. That's not natural. You want to maintain the natural curves, but relatively speaking, your whole upper body should be straight. And as you start getting lower, you want to maintain this upright with your torso, upper body. And at the same time, your knees, there's a tendency as you lower your stance, the knees pushing forward and going beyond your toes. That's no good. What you want to do as you drop down, your knees should be perpendicular. Your legs should be perpendicular at some point where your knees and your toes should have a alignment, a straight line alignment going down like this. Okay, and while not leaning forward too much, relatively straight. Okay, so those are the two things that usually when you're not paying attention, you're going to do it incorrectly. So therefore, as you do this exercise, you want to focus on your upper body, you want to focus on your lower back, make sure they're straight, and you want to focus on your knees so that they don't push forward too much. So I go down, the better, right?
Going
Start
down.
with just a few minutes. And over time, build up the time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's up to you. And you can also alternate between relaxation and building strength. Right? So you start with just relaxation. Over time, you build strength, going lower. And when you feel tired, you can lift yourself up and continue with relaxation method. And after some time, go back down to building strength.